Hello, I'm Michael Gunter, the one they call the rocket scientist. I have been asked to create a tutorial about refilling the tank cartridges and using care not to damage the cartridge when this is done, and I do this with the syringe. I have my liquid here. This is a reprocessed TW red label bottle that I do my mixing in. It has the liquid for menthol in it at the moment. I have two different types of syringes. One here is a standard 3 ml syringe with a metallic blunt needle attachment to it. The other I have is a 10 ml syringe, and it has at this time the blunt plastic attachment to it. These can be picked up at your local pharmacy or drugstores. I have increased the hole size in the dropper bottle. Take a point of a pair of scissors, like the fingernail scissors here, slip into this hole and widen it just enough so that the needle tips will go into the bottle. Drawing slowly, you'll pull enough liquid into your syringe so that you can refill your tank. The reason I'm making this tutorial is a lot of people have sent in on the forums that their tanks are leaking. They claim that the atomizer area is leaking, and what's happening is this area right here on the cap. This is where normally you would push your thumbnail against that cap to pop the top cap section off. When you do this, sometimes just the strength of your fingernail alone is enough to put just a small damage point on this cap. If that gets damaged at all, then what happens is it's going to leak. The outer ring of this cap is the absolute seal for your cartridge, and if it has damage, it will leak. Take the tip of your syringe, be it the metallic or the plastic blunt that I have here, slip it into the hole at the end of your tank. If you have a new empty, push it into your tornado atomizer firmly until it seats positive all the way down. You don't see any gap. Twist it 180 degrees, then pull it back out. If you look inside this cap now, you'll see a small plastic piece. The twist of 180 degrees is what keeps that plastic piece from folding back up and blocking your mouthpiece. Take your syringe tip, just let it go inside the tank, start your fill. Do this slowly because it is very easy to overfill and overflow. As you fill, you want to see a small air pocket about 5 millimeters below the top of the tank. That is a little airspace that allows your tank to flow properly into the atomizer, and everything from that point does very good for you. Push it into the atomizer. What I will do is push it into the atomizer with it up and down versus the push button location. Rotate it 90 degrees after it's in the atomizer. That way I know I've got a good solid seal all the way around. For those of you who did like I did, we have the new Mega Tank atomizers and the Mega Tank cart. Let me open this one. I am absolutely in love with Totally Wicked for doing this. I really admire them, and I love the new Tornado Tank Mega. We have the silicone cap over the end of the tank. You can refill your tank, push this cap back on nice and snug, and you may get 1 or 2 drops of liquid into this silicone cap, but you can transport your refilled tank cartridges now without them leaking into your pockets or into your purse or suitcase. Again, I'll demonstrate the process that I use for filling. The Mega Tank Atomizer, your Mega Tank. push in hard and you'll feel it snap in place. Turn 180 degrees, remove the tank. Take your syringe, lay the point into the hole that your atomizer made. Start your fill. You want to stop your fill with a little bit of airspace just below the cap right here. Slip this into your atomizer. I always like to twist so that when I'm vaping, my button is on top and the mouthpiece fits to the mouth properly. It is that easy to fill your tanks. Do not, and I'll say this again, do not take your syringe and try to feed fluid into the mouthpiece. What happens is it'll go in the mouthpiece down the sides of your tank unit, and it will flood your atomizer and it'll start leaking tremendously. You fill only from the bottom side. Again, pull your tank out. Your syringe goes into the small hole that your piercing button has done. Slip your syringe in there, fill to where you have a small air gap. Insert it back into your atomizer and you're ready to go. I hope this is informative, and please try not to laugh at me too much. I am a rocket scientist. I am not a teacher.